Hello and welcome back to Token Trek. Today we are going to be talking about MetaMask, a popular cryptocurrency wallet that allows you to interact with all things decentralized applications and beyond. I think we're going to have a lot of fun today. Definitely stay tuned till the end and we will cover everything MetaMask today. So you might be wondering, what is MetaMask? Well, as you can see here, MetaMask is a web browser extension and mobile app that serves as a wallet for the Ethereum blockchain and other blockchains to allow you to connect to what are called decentralized applications. The way I like to explain that is think of how you have a phone, and the phone would be basically a blockchain, right? You have apps on the phone, and let's say you access one of those apps. Well, the apps would be a decentralized app in this explanation, right? So what MetaMask allows you to do is not only does it let you hold funds in a self-custody wallet, meaning you are the only one that has access to the seed phrase and key to your crypto, which we'll talk about soon, but it also allows you a gateway to be able to access these amazing decentralized applications and the power of DeFi. So it's really an all-in-one tool when it comes to holding your crypto and also allowing you access to decentralized applications. And again, this is available on PC and on a mobile app. So hopefully that covers a little bit of what MetaMask is. Again, I'm on Chrome here, so it's as simple as downloading the extension for Chrome. If you're on MetaMask or Brave, you can do the same. And of course, if you're in the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, you can also download the official MetaMask app. Now, I did want to say, just make sure you're being careful with the actual application or extension in this case that you're downloading, because unfortunately there are some imitation apps out there, imitation extensions, and you want to be really safe. A good rule of thumb that I'll show you here is you want to go with the one that has the most downloads and reviews. So for example, here I'm going to go to extensions. I'm going to go ahead and search MetaMask. And what I can see here is there's a developer version. There's also something called literally MetaMask Impersonator. Don't know what that's all about, but you want the one that has the most reviews and is also checkmarked if it can be. That basically is saying here, it's created by the owner of the listed website, and MetaMask.io is the official website that you can visit yourself. So great way to check that. So I'm going to go here. I'm on Chrome, by the way. I'm going to add this to Chrome as an extension. I'm going to go ahead and add that. All right, it's going to be downloading that extension and adding to Chrome. And once that completes, it's going to say, congratulations, you have now set this up. And now what you'll want to do is you're going to want to follow or this little fox here, the MetaMask ambassador is going to be following wherever you put your mouse. But what you're going to need to do is just point it down and go to create a new wallet. Now, I wanted to explain these two features here, create a new wallet and import an existing wallet. So what these mean is if you create a new wallet, that's basically saying, I don't have a wallet yet, or I don't have a wallet on this device or on this computer, and I want to create a new one with a new seed phrase, which the seed phrase we'll talk about soon. We'll actually create one here. It'll create one for us. That is your password and key to unlock your wallet. So that's what I want to sink in right now if you're new to crypto, or as a reminder, make sure this seed phrase that we're going to be generating soon, that is the key to unlock your wallet. Keep that safe, y'all, please. But if you already have an existing seed phrase from another wallet when you were generating it, you can also import that so that way you have access to it through the extension or through an app if you're on the MetaMask app. But in this case, let's go ahead and create a new one. Now, it's going to kind of give you an overview of what we just said here. So it's going to say what MetaMask will and won't do. So you can see here, this is specifically talking about data gathering on MetaMask end, and you can see MetaMask is going to basically gather some data. It's going to anonymize it, but personally, I'm big on decentralization and privacy, so I'm going to go ahead and hit no thanks here, but it's up to you. Now, for a password, I wanted to make clear, this isn't your password to access the entirety of your wallet. This is just to access MetaMask in the extension or on the application if you're on a mobile device. So again, this is just going to be the password for you to get entry into the wallet, but not the actual seed phrase to have ownership of the wallet. So just want to make sure that's clear. There's two different types of passwords you can consider. This is the MetaMask password itself to get access to the extension or app. And then there's a seed phrase, which is your secret password, your main password that gives you access to the entirety of the wallet. So they are two different things. Both of them you want to keep safe, but I just wanted to explain that difference. So in this case, I'm just good. This is just a test wallet. So I'm just going to type in test. And we'll do the same. Of course, you want to abide by the password strength indicators here. So this, of course, is weak because I just did a simple test 123. Even with a special character, you're still going to want to have it be longer and store this somewhere safe. Never put this on the cloud, including your seed phrase. Write it down, put it somewhere safe, and preferably fireproof as well. Put it in maybe a little fireproof safe. Hold it with a family member. Whatever you think would be best. You know your situation better than, of course, I or someone else, but just make sure it is safe. Now, again, you're going to be checking here. I understand that MetaMask cannot recover my password for me. That's right. This is not a traditional website where you can say, forgot my password, please send it to me. It is completely in your ownership. So keep that in mind as you're creating these passwords. And of course, next, creating the seed phrase in the last step. So I'm going to go ahead and create the new wallet. Okay, it's going to give me an overview of basically why a recovery phrase is important, what a seed phrase is. We're going to be talking through it, so I'm not going to, have you guys watch this video, but you can, of course, do so if you choose to. Now, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit, secure my wallet. What this is basically doing is it's saying, hey, I'm going to expose those 12 seed words. Those seed phrases is what it's called. The seed phrase is the entire thing. It's 12 words in the case of MetaMask here that you want to keep secret. The actual extension MetaMask itself is generating that seed phrase, and it is completely unique to you. And that is the key that unlocks the wallet. Remember that, everybody, please. Because if you ever tell that seed phrase to anyone, you might as well just kiss all the crypto that you put in it goodbye. So please keep it safe. So I'm going to hit recommend my wallet. And now it's going to have me write down my seed phrase. Now, here's the thing. I'm showing you guys this just so you know what it looks like. This wallet is not going to hold anything. So keep that in mind. Normally, if you're creating this at home, you are not going to want anybody to see these 12 words, but for educational purposes, I did want to show you what these look like and what you can expect to see, of course, different words on your end. So you can see here, these are normal words, normal English words. It's giving me 12 of them. The order does matter. Keep that in mind. The order does matter, and it is going to be in lowercase. So what I would suggest doing is write these down on paper. If you have the ability to, you could also use a cold wallet, which is basically a piece of metal or other material that you actually stamp the phrases out into. That's a little bit more advanced, but you could choose to do that as well. You can order those online, and maybe I'll even link one in the description. But for now, want to keep it super simple. So just write these down and keep them super safe. Don't upload this to a cloud. What I would say, don't copy the clipboard. That's a suggestion that I would give you. I know all of you are going to be massively successful in crypto, and I want to be part of that journey. And I think starting off on the right foot is extremely important. So please don't copy these to a clipboard. Please don't put these on the cloud. Be safe with your seed phrase. I can't tell you, unfortunately, how many friends and people that I've met in passing that have lost all of their crypto savings because their seed phrase was backed up to the cloud. So be safe, everyone, and make sure you're just writing it down, putting it somewhere safe. What some people will even do, a little bit more advanced, is they'll break this up. They'll put 6 words in one location, maybe with them, and then 6 words with a trusted family member or friend, so that no one party has all of the seed phrase, and you actually need to combine both to get access to it. I'll leave that up to you for what you decide, but wanted to tell you the basics of the security there. So now that we know what that is, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to, on a piece of paper here, I'm actually going to write down myself what this seed phrase is. And with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and now fill in the blank. So now it's telling me, okay, do you actually know that seed phrase? Because we're not going to show you it again. And of course I do, because I wrote it down somewhere safe, even in this little scenario here. So I'm typing in the unknown seed words here. It's funny because it's saying unknown here. And number 4 was wall. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to hit confirm. Congratulations, you've successfully created your wallet. So now you can see not only do we install the MetaMask extension, but now we will also have access to our wallet. Now, here's something cool that they recently added. They allowed for security alerts to be enabled. This might be a little overwhelming if you're especially new to this, but you can definitely enable security alerts just simply through this toggle here. I'm going to go ahead and do that because that's a nice new feature, but you don't need to do that. And you can also see NFTs here as well, which is great. But I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that. Now that we know the essence of what MetaMask is, the fact that you need to keep that seed word secure, I'm going to spend a couple more minutes explaining high level on MetaMask itself. By the way, I wanted to take this moment. If you're finding this helpful, if you find this content valuable and maybe you've learned a thing or two, go ahead and share that in the comments. It really means a lot, especially being brand new to YouTube and wanting to create tons and tons of content. Again, I don't know if you saw my welcome video, but I actually want to do 3 videos a week, and that's not possible without a community behind me, and I want to give everything I have into this. So I would absolutely love the support. And if you want a specific feature covered or an intricacy, I'm more than happy to help create that because I'd love to be part of that journey along with you. So let's cover a couple more things here. So by default, it is going to have the Ethereum mainnet added here. The great thing is you can add in other networks. So maybe you've learned about Binance Smart Chain, maybe even Arbitrum or other blockchains. You can add those in here as well. And it's not too involved, but it does require a few steps here. So for example, they made it easier now. I just went to add network, and then I can simply go to add the BNB Smart Chain, which was previously known as the Binance Smart Chain. I can add that right here. Nice and easy. I can go back, and now that I have the Binance Smart Chain, I can add maybe Arbitrum. Nice and easy. And now I have 3 blockchains that I can use to be able to access decentralized applications. So I'm going to go to a website called DeFi Llama. Now, what is DeFi Llama? Well, this is for another video, and I'll do an in-depth breakdown of this. I don't want you guys to be overwhelmed by this, but basically this is a site that tracks the volume of different decentralized applications, activity, and also allows you to swap between tokens. We'll do another video on that as well. But for the sake of this, I wanted to show you guys what connecting to a decentralized application looks like. And I trust DeFi Llama, so I'm going to use that as an example. So I'm going to go to DeFi Llama Swap. This is one of their utilities. And although it is in beta, I've used it quite a few times. This is a fantastic swap that actually aggregates between different AMMs. I won't go in depth on what those are, but for those more advanced viewers, this is a great aggregator of swaps, basically. But anyways, getting back to the point, let's go ahead and connect our wallet here. I'm going to go to MetaMask. It's going to open the MetaMask extension, which you won't see on screen for security, but I'm just hitting next. I'm hitting connect. And now I've connected that wallet, and you can see it right here. And by the way, if any of the steps were not shown, don't worry. You can always go back in the video and kind of see what I was talking about and then follow along. But you can see my wallet is now connected, and if I had Ethereum, I would be able to swap it into any tokens on the Ethereum chain. Now you might be wondering, well, wait a second, we added the Binance Smart Chain as well, didn't we? Of course. You can actually switch right to the Binance Smart Chain. A little pop-up came up in MetaMask saying, are you sure you want to switch networks? I sure do. And now, what do you know? I'm on the Binance Smart Chain, and my native token that I'm operating in is in BNB. One last thing I'll mention before we go ahead and close out this video on a high-level overview on MetaMask is when you're doing your first connections, when you're doing your first swaps, getting into your first projects perhaps, on top of being careful and making sure you've researched the projects, the other thing is you need gas fees to be able to swap into the tokens that you want to invest in. Well, those gas fees are usually the native token of the blockchain that you're trying to use. So in this case, the BNB chain uses BNB. If I go over to Ethereum, it's going to require me to use Ethereum when I'm doing the swap. All that that means with gas fees is basically as you're doing the swap, it's paying those miners or validator stakers for the work that they're doing to validate the transaction and put it on the blockchain. So you have to pay for the transaction to go through. Sometimes it's dollars, sometimes it's cents, sometimes it's tens of dollars, hundreds of dollars it used to be in the past. A good rule of thumb is if you're on the Binance Smart Chain or on Avalanche, what's called a layer two, you're going to be paying anywhere from cents to dollars. If you're on Ethereum, you can expect multiples of dollars, tens of dollars, even hundreds of dollars in the past, but it's not usually that bad anymore. But just keep that in mind. Put simply, you do need the native token to be able to do swaps on almost all of these blockchains. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, bringing it back to where we started, we did a high level overview on MetaMask. I hope you guys like this, kind of quick point on what MetaMask wallet is all about, why you need it, why you need to keep that seed phrase safe. I don't want to hear about anybody, especially from this community, getting their wallets hacked. Please be careful. And you don't have to be scared about crypto. Just be safe and start from the beginning, Token Trekker. So I just want to say thank you. This is the first video officially that we're putting out as far as content giving into the community. So I hope you guys like this. And please comment, like, share below. I would absolutely love that feedback, and we'll continue on the journey. See y'all next time.